Hello, second graders. Happy Friday, guys. I have to tell you, I think for sure the highlight of my entire week was today when I got to Zoom with you guys. It was so fun to see your guys' faces, to hear your voices, to hear what you're up to and what you're reading. Oh, you guys, it filled my heart so much. So thanks for joining me. It was so fun to see you all. If you didn't get a chance to join us this time, don't worry. Zoom is something we're going to be using quite a bit when we're doing our digital learning. And that's all going to be happening after spring break. And I will be working on putting lessons together for you guys to be doing at home. Today there was an email sent out from Vancouver Public Schools. You may have heard of it, but there was a big announcement for all of us, all second graders. All kindergarten, first and second graders will get an iPad from the school. That is right. So those will be passed out after spring break. If you already have an iPad and you don't need one, you don't need to worry about getting one. But if that's something you don't have and you would you need it to access everything that I'm going to be doing for the next several weeks, have your parents check their email and it'll tell you all about how to get the iPads, when you need to go, where you need to go, but also making sure that you're practicing social distancing when you're picking it up. So that was super exciting news for me. I'm so excited everybody gets an iPad that needs one. Also, if you were at our Zoom meeting, you heard our very important news. Our class has grown by 5 new students. That's right. We have 5 brand new students in our class. It's crazy. Well, I guess you can't really call them students, but I guess class pets. Check out our new little critters, guys. I'm so excited. I ordered these. They kind of look gross right now. This is food that they're eating, but these are our little caterpillars that we got in the mail. And some of them are itty bitty. They hatched from their egg about a week ago. And at this point, they're just getting big and eating like the very hungry caterpillar. The problem is I don't have names for them. So maybe you guys can be thinking and giving me name suggestions. I'm going to keep you guys updated on their life cycle. We're going to get a chance to watch them go through the whole life cycle. So the first step was the egg, which we didn't see. The next stage is the caterpillar stage, and that is also called the larva stage. So right now they're larvae in the larva stage, and we're going to get a chance to see how they go into their next stage, which would be the pupa stage. So anyway, it's a fun way for us just to kind of see the life cycle go through the process. So I'll keep you guys updated on these. Raven let us see her cats, Kit and Cat. I liked that name idea. So I'm going to name one of these guys Reese's, since that's one of my favorite desserts. So one of these is Reese's. I need 4 more name suggestions. Also, I was super excited because I also got another letter from my friend Marco. Thank you for sending me your letter and telling me what you've been up to. I've already written him back. It's in the mail and ready to go. So if you want to write me a letter, your parents have my address and you can just write me a letter. You guys know the different parts of a letter. Send that to me and I will make sure to write you guys back. Also, next week is spring break. I say spring break like this because we've kind of already been having a break, so it's pretty different. But usually during spring break, you aren't doing work. You get to decide. Your families get to decide. I've already sent them work for you through their email address. So figure out if you're going to be working or not. I will continue to be doing our nightly read alouds and Penelope Peabody next week, Monday through Friday. So you can still tune into this. I'll still be here. And I'll be on my email. So if you have any questions or anything, you guys can still reach me. Also through the Remind app, of course. So, Penelope Peabody, where has she been? Let's see. She had been, here's my clue. It says, I got a flat tire right in front of Mount Rushmore. It felt like Presidents Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln were watching me as I changed the tire. The sign by the side of the road says I'm 200 miles away from the city of Pierre. I am lost. Which state am I in? So, a lot of you guys got back to me right away where Penelope Peabody is. The biggest clues were Mount Rushmore, and I wanted to give you guys, I don't know if you've seen Mount Rushmore before. I've never seen it in person, but this is what, if you can see that, it's kind of glaring. This is Mount Rushmore here, and you can see the 4 presidents' heads carved in the mountain, which is pretty cool. Penelope Peabody got to see that, which is awesome. I had 2 new students tell me the correct answer. Ava, you got it right. And Lucas got it right. Awesome job, you guys. So, the state that Penelope Peabody is in is South Dakota. South Dakota. So here's my map again. We started out in North Carolina. Then Penelope Peabody went north up to New York. And then here is where South Dakota is, all the way over here. We're all the way over here. So if she was in New York, then if I look at my little compass down here, she needed to travel west to North Dakota. And you guys might be thinking, hey, that's really close to where our pen pals are from. That's right. They live in North Dakota, right up here. So our pen pals are right up here, and Penelope Peabody is right down here. So she's getting closer also to where we live. All right, so are you guys ready for our next clue? I'm going to tell you guys our clue today, and then I will give you several days to see if you can figure out where she's at. And then on Tuesday, I will tell you where she's at, and I'll give you a new clue. All right, here's your new clue. Penelope Peabody, number 4. I pulled over to ask for directions, and a handsome farmer told me I was in the cowboy state, only a few miles from Cheyenne. As I drove onwards, I came across Yellowstone National Park. I have seen lots of moose and bears, but I'm still hoping to see a real cowboy. Yeehaw! I'm lost. What state am I in? All right, here's your clue. Clue number 4. And there's a lot of different clues in here, things that you guys could be looking up. One of them is she's talking about the cowboy state. So different states have nicknames. We know that New York City has the nickname the Big Apple. This state is nicknamed the Cowboy State. And it's only a few miles from Cheyenne. Cheyenne is a city in this state. It also says that she drove onwards across Yellowstone National Park. That is a very famous national park. And so those are 3 different things you can be looking up to figure out where Penelope Peabody is. I'm excited to get your guys' answers and see who gets it correct. All right. Man, we've had so much to talk about today. It's already 8 minutes into the video. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am excited to read this book because it was kind of funny when we're in the class, you guys love to chat and talk, but then you were on Zoom today, and when we first got on, nobody had anything to say. You guys were shy. I'm sure that will change once we get used to it. But I thought a great book for us to read, which we've read before, is Lacey Walker, Nonstop Talker. I love this book. All right, let's read about our friend Lacey. This is written by Christiane Jones, and it's illustrated by Richard Watson. Lacey Walker, Nonstop Talker. Lacey Walker was quite the little talker. She liked to talk and talk and talk. Lacey, please stop talking and eat your lunch, chided her mom. Lacey, less talking and more listening, scolded her teacher. Lacey, please quit talking. I can't hear my movie, shouted her brother. Lacey, stop talking and brush your teeth, sighed her dad. could quiet little Lacey. She talked and talked and talked. Oh my goodness, look at everybody telling her to be quiet. But on one gloomy Monday morning, all that talking caught up with her. Lacey Walker lost her voice. She tried to whisper. She tried to shout. She tried to sing, but nothing happened. Lacey moped through breakfast. However, it didn't take her nearly as long to eat since she couldn't talk. Lacey even had time to finish her homework. I'm really on a roll this morning, she thought. Lacey moped on her walk to school. However, Lacey realized her friend Nadine told great jokes and was really funny. Odd that I never noticed that before, Lacey thought. Lacey moped all day at school. However, she finished her work and got a gold star for listening. I've never gotten a gold star before, she thought. That night, Lacey wasn't quite so mopey. She grabbed a snack and watched a monster movie with her brother. He was right, she thought. This movie is awesome. And when her dad came upstairs, Lacey was ready for bed. Her teeth were brushed, her pajamas were on, and she was lying quietly in her bed. They even had time to read 2 extra books. The next morning, Lacey woke up feeling great. Not only could she talk again, she could whisper, she could shout, and she could sing. This is the best day ever, Lacey declared. Lacey raced downstairs, talking the entire way. Oh my goodness, I have so much to say, Lacey said. Nadine is hilarious. Gold stars are the best. I like monster movies. But first, I'm going to eat my breakfast, Lacey said with a smile. And as Lacey quietly ate her breakfast, her family talked and she listened. Lacey Walker still liked to talk and talk and talk. But she liked to listen once in a while, too. The end. I love that story. I also think I've heard, too, that we have one mouth and 2 ears because we should be listening twice as much as we should be talking. All right, guys. Happy Friday. I hope that you have a great weekend. Tell me where Penelope Peabody is. You can send me a Remind app, an email, or comment on this video. Have a great weekend. Have a good night, and I will see you guys again on Monday. Bye, guys.